Hello guys, I wanted to continue to show you how to vibe code an app from start all the way to the finish. And for today, we are going to be building the admin app for this. Basically, this will allow myself to be able to manage a lot of this data on the back end, like word of the day, phrase of the day, puzzle, lessons. So it's easy to manage it and allow the app, which is this, to be able to pull the data properly. So I can add more data and configure a lot of data. So that's what I'm going to be building today, and I'm going to be doing it from scratch. So what you want to do first is to go to AppForceStudio, and you want to provide your description here. You should use code mode because this would allow you actually generate the code and the actual application rather than the design. Obviously, you can start with design if you're a designer and you want to see the design first, and then you could always convert it to you will be able to convert it to code mode. So I want to say create an admin app for Evo Land. The app should allow admin users to see a list of users. Users to sign in, I guess. You have to sign in. See a list of users. What else? Create words, phrases, and puzzles. It should also allow admin users to create word of the day, puzzle of the day, and lesson, and not lesson, and phrase of the day. Phrase of the day. And here the API information. So first thing is I want to provide the base URL. So I'm going to provide that here. Here's the base URL, and now I want to provide some more information around the data. Not everything, so it's probably going to fail when we try to call the APIs, but I want to be able to provide this to the user. And now I want to click generate. I'm going to try to log in, and we'll see what it builds out for us. So this is like building from scratch. I'm not trying to use any Figma designs or any designs. I'm just allowing the AI to do its thing while providing some basic instructions. This takes about usually 2-3 minutes, sometimes more. But it should be able to build it out for us the way we want it. Okay, finally, it's starting to return some data. Starting to build out the app itself. As you can see, it's built out. Decided to add some images, fave icon, splash icon. What else has been added? What else has been added? It's added a bunch of shit. Let's continue to wait while it builds it out for us, and hopefully it works the first time. Now it's generating the images for us, so this is good. Technically almost done, and now just doing the finishing touches. Splash screen email and admin logo centered on white background. Image file placeholder splash. Okay, perfect. It did create all the files that we need. Now let's wait and see if we can log in, and let's wait for it to preview. We can see if we can log in and do all sort of things that it's told us we can do. So we have the auth layer here, we have the sign in, uses the email password like we told it to. We have the dashboard here, a shell. I'm hoping to see word of the day, phrase of the day, puzzle of the day, no puzzles of the day. So I guess I didn't provide the API, so it's not, wasn't able to generate that for us, maybe. Okay. Looks like the preview must have failed. I'm just gonna be sure. I'm just gonna refresh. Yes, so I'm just gonna say app isn't loading up properly. All I see is blanks. So that works. Let's hope it works. It should work. Reinforcing the protection inside the dashboard layer, updated routes layout to use stack with explicit routes, adjusted dashboard shell header logo paths, and simplified app /index.tsx to rely on router-based auth guides. These changes ensure the app renders correctly. Ooh, nice. So it renders now. This is good. So now I want to attempt to log in. I am going to attempt to log in and let's see what happens. Okay, I gotta copy this. Oh boy, what's going on? Let's try this. Hopefully it logs in successfully. Ooh, didn't log in successfully. Didn't log in successfully. Let's see. I'm gonna inspect just to make sure we're actually logging in successfully. We did log in successfully. So I'm gonna take this. After successful login, it doesn't redirect. Here is the response. You know what? Let's do it a little bit better. You're out of credits. Upgrade your plan. I am out of credits. You've used up your multi-credits. Upgrade your plan to unlock. I've used my monthly credit. Okay, let's upgrade our plan. Okay, I have just attempted to upgrade my credits, so I'm gonna try to do it again and see if it worked. It should work technically. I just added a bunch of credits to my accounts. Okay, cool. Did the outflow. Again, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. This is a bug. Upon outflow, successful login immediately navigates upon the outflow. So a second login immediately to this fixes added router navigations in screen. Okay, cool. So let's try again. I'm just gonna reload after this so I can take this away. It's a little distracting. Shouldn't be here. Okay, I'm just gonna reload. Cool, so I'm gonna go back here and I am going to attempt to sign in. Sign in again and hopefully it's been fixed. Cool, perfect. So now we have an admin dashboard. I'm able to sign out. Hopefully I'm able to sign out. Let's try. Cool, I was able to sign out. And now we have this authorization not found. So clearly the API failed for pulling in users. Which is very odd. 401. Let's ignore that for now. Let's try one of the other ones. Okay, I can go back. Looks like I cannot go back after going to certain pages like users. And I will try to figure out the API for users and if it's really failing on the back end, or yeah, something is not being passed in certainly. What isn't getting passed in? Authorization isn't getting passed in, maybe? It's not passing in tokens. Fix the backward. Fix the location approach management. Okay, I want it to. Looks like you are not passing in the authorization when making the user's call. Because it's okay, let's go back here and try to log in. Then we could try this out too. Okay. I still don't have a back button. I still do not have a back button. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure by reloading. Shouldn't be able to, shouldn't do that, but yeah, definitely not a back button. Definitely. So I still do not see the back button. Utility.api. Authorization wasn't being passed. So obviously this is gonna fail. So let's wait for the update and then we can see some authorization being passed. Perfect. So we have build headers and now has the bearer token. And I'm guessing it's also added the back button. Very exciting. I'm excited to see it's built out the word of the day and the words and all of those different data that needs to be used to preview the app. Okay, so we have this, and now show login. Perfect. Now we have a list of all the users currently on the app. This is what we want. Perfect. And now a list of words. Oh, this is words, phrases. Okay, got it. Cool. So let's try to generate some more. Actually, let's add the AP. Let's add a functionality for seeing the words that have already been added. I think one of the things I want to do is to build a calendar view. So I am going to provide the API for the words. So the API can do that. Get all words and get all words of the day. I'll get all word of the day. Let's do get all words. We can't get all words. We can get all word of the day. Let's do get all word of the day. Cool. Here is the API for getting all word of the day. And also phrase of the day. We want that. I want to be able to pull the data. Generate words, phrases, and configure the daily features. Okay. I don't know if it's smart enough to realize that there are dates and should let us pick a date. Added API helpers with show the day and expanding content screens, simple display records. This keeps the existing layer and generation from while giving read access to historical data contents. Perfect. I'm gonna close this for now. Okay, it doesn't remember that I've logged in, which is fine. Okay, we have users here. We have this guy here. So we have the words, the list of words. Phrase of the day, number 16. The number following 15 and preceding 17. What the hell? Phrase of the day, history. Oh, that's supposed to be history? Oh. This is the history. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay, nice. Okay, cool. Can you create a calendar view that allows me to add a word of the day or phrase to the calendar using the existing APIs? Because we have the list of word of the day that are currently existing, we could simply have a functionality that allows us to select a word and pass in the ID. Oh, we need an API for figuring out the list of words that exist. That's true. I hadn't thought about that. So we need an API for word lists. Post get, not just get word. We need to, except for now, we would create the word and then attach it, which is fine. Add a simple month's calendar for scheduling word of the day for using existing APIs. Get an method with pure React Native. Integrate into the content screen with educated tab, selecting a date and entering an ID. Cool. I don't have the ID, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Need an API for words. Okay. I am quickly gonna add the API for words. I do not have the words ID, so I am providing, so here is the API to get our words. Is it better to get all words? Phrases and phrases. Now I'm gonna have okay. I just added the API for getting all of those. In the meantime, I am going to pass it in here. Here's the API for getting all words and phrase of the day. I'll do the same for phrase. It's a little too much. Okay, API has now been deployed. Let's wait for the updates. Add API version of the enhanced calendar schedule to use drop down pickers, selecting a word and phrase instead of managing IDDs. Let's use schedule word of the day by recontext, especially from backend. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Preview takes some time. We should be able to reduce the time it takes to preview. Okay, I got over here. Okay, perfect. So I have this here. I can do this. Save for selected dates. For 21, let's do it 21. Select the 21. And now if I go to, how can I get the list of phrase of the day? No, it's not updated. Okay. Let's do this guy. If I do 21, it's gonna fail. It already exists. If I do 22, it's gonna be successful. If I do 24, it's gonna be successful. Now, how do I see the word that has been, how do I know the date already has a word of the day? Can you figure out, can you improve the experience, the user UX, improve the user experience? It's a little hard. AI has all the info. It should be able to be, it should be intuitive enough to improve the experience. Because I'm struggling with what of the day, improve the UX admin, design the dashboard home, clearly sections count, generate daily, nested subtab, making readable tables instead of just raw JSON, making calendar easier to understand, making clear labels and layouts, navigation, existing API remains intact. Cool, perfect. Let's see what it does. You should technically be able to schedule every day. You should tell us what day has been scheduled, what day hasn't been scheduled. You should be able to give it a bunch of words, and it should be able to, a team, and should be able to generate a word for us. Like I could say here, like greetings, and it should be able to filter generate using OpenAI. Why are you failing to generate? Let's see why it's failing. Wrong key. So let's fix that. Let's fix that right now. Now I have to redeploy. Why can't I redeploy from here? Interesting. Okay, I can redeploy from the code. Okay, let's take a look on what it has been improved. Hopefully, it's been improved to make our lives easier. Okay. Let's generate daily schedule. Schedule is still not optimal. I would love to look at the calendar and tell what day is already scheduled and which isn't. Since today is 21, okay. Enhance calendar so that you can visually see which dates have already existing. It's a sub two dots indicator. I want to see the actual date, the actual phrase of what that was added. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. See what happens. Something good always happens. At the same time, I'm trying to fix the OpenAI error that I was getting, which is just my token was incorrect. So let's see. Okay, saying these dates have been added. Can it show the numbers on every day? Is there a reason why it doesn't show it? So I can go 23 and I can add it has been added. I can go here. I can add this. Is it letting me add the same for different day? Shouldn't do that. So So I can just schedule it on the different days. And I'm guessing this also applies to the phrases. I can pick this guy, add it, pick this guy, add it, this guy, add it. Nice. So now I want to improve this even better. I want to, the calendar doesn't show all dates day except today and the selected. Can you make it show all the day? Also, I would love to see the word or phrase snippet on the calendar view. This would allow us to be able to quickly manage the word of the day. And then I could attempt to generate a word of the day next if the API has deployed successfully, which I think it has. Okay, updated the calendar so every day is visible with distinct text color only for today and selected, and enhanced it to show a small simpler phrase word. Under each day that has been scheduled, the scheduler now passes a full scheduled snippet into the calendar view of just dates, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. We're gonna go for another 15 minutes, and then hopefully I can show how we can utilize these APIs in the Ebolan actual app. Okay, we go here. Oh, still not good enough, but it shows the name here now, which is great. I can tell when the same names are being used, so now if I wanted to go in here, I could update it. Perfect. I love this. And same applies for phrase of the day. Perfect. So I want to use this guy here. Cool, I love this. What else do we want to do? We wanted to do, should we do puzzle of the day? Let's see, should we do puzzle of the day? Not yet. No, yeah, I think this is good. What we've done so far is good. Let's try to generate some words. So quantity 10, and I want to generate greetings, for example. And let's see if it works. The API will take some time just because it does a bunch of AI. So it's going to take some time to generate it, but hopefully it does generate successfully with new words that we can add now to our word of the day. Then while it's doing this, we can start to look at integrating the word of the day APIs and phrase of the APIs here so that it uses it. And I am going to do, what am I going to do? I'm going to get the APIs and ask the AI to use it. So we have an API for get word of the day. If it exists, I'll try to make sure one is already existing for today. Here is the word of the day API. is use this API to get the actual word of the day. Ooh, it's not good. Let's find out. Oh, I know why. It's local and it's not running the backend, so I have to run it because I'm doing it locally. Did he generate it? He did. Oh wow. Hello, how are you? How are you? Otutu to visit, come, good talk. You called. The text is a little bit off. Let me ask it to fix it. The words that were generated, I can't see the words that were generated because the text is white and the background is whitish also. Okay, back here. I want to attempt to add this API. And hopefully we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works. What's the word of the day for today? Today is, let's see, today is 21. We don't have a word of the day today. No, we should have one. Oh, it just doesn't show it. Oh, it just doesn't show it. But I think there should be one. Added a new file for word of the day API. Okay. App. And it says word of the day. Is he using it in the homepage? So he has it in the word of the day, but I don't think it's being used in the homepage. Which is interesting. Okay, let's focus on one thing at a time. Okay, where are the words of the day by default? They don't exist? No way, they don't exist. They should be there. These are words, yeah, okay. Hello, okay, got it. That makes sense. Oh, it's there. Okay, cool. So we have a word of the day, we just don't have. Oh, we do. Okay. So we have this here. Now, if I wanted to add a word to a different day that is not 10, no. I want to add something else. And I want to add here. I can save it. Add this guy. I can save it. Add this guy. Save it. Add this guy. Save it. Add this guy. Save it. And I want to fill up the whole dates, basically. Okay, cool. And now, I think it's done it on the done it on the word of the day page, but it hasn't done it on the home page. User authorization failed. Cool. Make sure to pass authorization to the call, which is bearer token. Also, the home page doesn't show the current word of the day. The word of the day page should take in maybe an ID. Here is the API for getting word of the day by ID. Word of the day, we need get word of the day. Yeah. No, actually, the word of the day should take in the word of the day data and display it, because as you can imagine, the previous word of the day can be passed in also. Let's make it take an ID, but I don't have the API yet, so let's use data for now. I think I'm satisfied with this so far. The UI can be a lot better, but I'm a little satisfied with it. Yeah, I am satisfied with it. I'm gonna try to generate new words. I would call it places. Not places. Animals. And then I'm gonna attempt to actually deploy this after, so I can share it with my team. Update the word of the day, about to send a token, express word of the day can be reused on screen. Update word of the day to exchange seconds of word object in the password route. And only falls back to fetching from API when no word of the day is provided. I will not touch on button. Perfect. Okay, I was able to declare of an animal, to have an animal, become an animal. What if I want actual animals? Animal names. That's what I want. Give me names of animals. Give me names of animals. Okay, cool. Let's try. Hopefully. Be good if it works. No, I don't want to do this. I just want to log in. doesn't show it. I don't see it. Okay. Expose it, what of the type. See what it does. Nice, what I want to see. Cool. So I'm just gonna deploy this. So I can share this with the rest of my team and help us develop the data we need to support this app when it gets released. While it's doing that, let's just wait for it to do it. It should be done now. Perfect. I think I'm satisfied with this for now. Okay, cool. And then this guy, I replaced the mark word of the day screen and cover and passes loaded word dedicated to word of the day. So if it doesn't fetch message and pass the loaded word in the dedicated. Cool. Let's see what happens. Word of the day should be, what is the word of the day for today? It is eerie. So let's see. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Exciting. Very exciting. Okay, this is we made a lot of progress today. I'm very happy for the progress we've made today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day. Thank you.